Hi, this is Saranyan. Um, Today I will be telling you how I cleared AZ Azure 900 exam and how I took the exam certification for free. Okay, let me get inside the details. Okay, basically for whom is the exam for? Basically anyone who wants to understand basics of cloud, Azure, the services it offers, etc. can take this. And anyone from business analyst, developers, administrators, IT managers can take this exam because it focuses more on the details, meaning services or facilities provided by Azure and not on coding skills. Okay, and whether it is worth or not. Yeah, it is worth because it provides details about the options provided in Azure. Okay, in terms of infra like virtual machines, virtual desktop, Kubernetes, etc. And also the application servers it provides, the databases like Cosmos DB, Microsoft SQL, PostgreSQL, like options to migrate from your on-premise to your cloud systems. Also, it provides a lot of AI, IoT, big data features which you can use. Also you can use Java, PHP, .NET. Okay, the certification also details the SLA provided for various services that Microsoft is giving, like some database, VM, etc. Can be 99%, 99.9, 99.99, 99.999. So all these SLA details are also provided, and also cost saving options once you move from on-premise to cloud, and also within the cloud. Say for example, you don't have to have it all time running. Say for example, a development or a test server need not run during the weekends. So those type of things, or unused VMs, things like that, how to find those out and how to reduce cost. So those kind of details also it covers. Okay, and Microsoft has done a lot of thinking to provide these services. Basically it covers a lot of things. So once you read through these for this prepare for the certification, you will feel confident that Azure is a very good product offering a lot of services. Okay, year on year growth of Azure is also very good. Azure and other cloud services revenue grew 50%, and Microsoft overall intelligent cloud sector grew 31% with 17 billion in revenue reported. I'll provide this link also in the description. You can go through that. And also this exam will be serving as a base point for going to next level certifications at developer or admin level, though it's not mandatory, but it will be good base point. Okay, next. So here I will cover about how to prepare, what the exam checks, etc. Basically the exam checks on the cloud concepts, core Azure services, core solutions and management tools in Azure, like how you can manage different things in Azure. Maybe from you can do it from Azure portal, you can do it from a PowerShell, or you can do it from a Azure CLI or Cloud Shell. Okay, and then what are the security features in general, network security features, identity management. Okay, so basically cloud, you can have an Azure AD server, and also you can have it connected along with your local AD also, Active Directory. Okay, those kind of options are also dealt. Then what are the various governance options available, the privacy, like how Microsoft, since all your details or even partial details are going inside the cloud, Microsoft clearly tells you what kind of data it processes, how it keeps your data safely, your things safely, and what where on the like, yeah. So basically all the privacy details it covers, and also compliance like HIPAA, or for example you are dealing with credit cards, things like that, all this are covered. And also cost management, how you can reduce the cost, how you can identify servers which are unused or partially used, and how you can take down some servers for say a weekend, or when it is not used, say for example dev or test servers, things like that. And also SLA agreements, as I told you, 19 certain services provide 99.9 certain services with a cluster or meaning region pairs or something like that. It can provide more than 99 point, you can provide 99.99%, things like that are covered. Okay, how to prepare for the exam? Microsoft has prepared a wonderful training material, which is the learn. Okay, so I will provide you the link also. It is for free. There is a sandbox environment also free. I'll just take you to the link. Alright, so this is the Microsoft Azure fundamentals training. Okay, so here you have 6 parts, each of which covers different modules. Okay, and there is an online free option and instructor paid option. I took the online free option only. So each option has each part has several modules, an initial introduction video followed by a lot of notes. Okay, so a lot of such things are there. So you have sub details also. Okay, so I completed all these modules. There are knowledge checks also available for each of these sections, and in certain areas you will have exercises as well. I will show you some place wherein you have exercises. For example, maybe chapter 2. So Azure storage services, for example, or yeah, Azure database and analytical service. So you have an exercise over here, creating a SQL database. So you can check this exercise, and you can activate the sandbox, and this is a free learning environment. Okay, so you can use this, and you have to use it only for training purpose. Use for any other reason is prohibited. So you can use it and learn a lot of things, okay, related to this AZ900. In case okay, in case you feel that you need to learn more other than the subscription, you can take the Amazon free tier also, which is available. Okay, so the free tier link I will put it in the description. Okay, you can check that. Okay, so how to prepare? So go through this Microsoft Learn options. Do all the 6 modules in the learning, and while doing that learning, try to prepare some notes and then note down things which are not clear. For example, you might be from a development background. Some things related to networking may not be clear. Okay, so try to see if you are able to get it. Otherwise, note it down, and later while revising you can go through or check some YouTube videos. I will provide you some YouTube links as well. Okay, so once you complete all the 6 modules in Learn, try to do a revision of all the 6 modules, and do the items in sandbox environment. Okay, so do the items in the sandbox environment, or check some YouTube videos as well. Say for example you are not clear on certain topics, you can check some YouTube videos. And also, because the learn is lot of notes with less videos, some areas you may have doubts or get bored. Okay, try to do some things on the sandbox environment, or check some YouTube videos wherein they will show you the particular features. For example, I have a nice link in sense it was prepared by somebody else. Okay, but I felt this is good. You can check any materials. Okay, so for example you have some doubts on capex versus opex, you can just go through this section and try to understand. Okay, so I didn't go through all of these. Okay, I just went through one or two of this when I had some areas which are boring in Microsoft Learn, or some places wherein I had doubts. I just had a look into it. It's not necessary to check in this link. You can check any other link also in YouTube. Okay, so okay, so I think preparation is clear. You are clear. Just complete all the 6 modules in Learn, and then do a revision. Try to do the items in the sandbox environment. Also, if you are still not clear, you can check some YouTube videos on the particular topic, so it will be clear. You can take a free trial also in case you want to do more options other than the sandbox environment. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So next part is sample question or practice exam. Official practice exam is actually very costly, so I will paste this link as well. Okay, so the official exam is around 99 to $109. Okay, so I didn't take this 99 to $109 practice test. There is a normally takes to this page. You can check this one. You can take a practice test demo. Okay, so if you click on this, it will take you to a page wherein you will have sample 5 questions. Okay, you can check these 5 questions, and you will be able to understand like what type of questions will be there, or how these questions will be there. So just check 5 questions. Okay, I'm just going quickly, but you can just check these questions. Okay, right. so so you can check these questions. Okay, now I am just leaving it here. Right. Okay, so I scored 850 out of 1000 with around 2.5 weeks preparation, mainly from the Microsoft Learn website only. From this site only, I did all the 6 modules. I did revision of these, and I went to the exam. Okay, so I'm just giving my score just so that you will also be confident that this course is good. Okay, so it will not be very direct or something like that, but many things will be clear. I suggest you to do some practice in the sandbox environment or the free trial environment, and if you are not clear also, try to watch some videos on YouTube. Okay, with this you will be able to understand most of the topics required for the certification. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, so I told you when you will be ready. You are ready to take the exam if you complete all the chapters, 6 chapters, and then one round of revision as well. You are able to understand most of the items. At that point, you are ready for the exam. Okay, how to get certified for free? So this is a very important point. Normally, it is around $99, but Microsoft has provided virtual days, 2 days course, which is first day around 2 hours, second day around 2.5 hours. If you take that with your personal ID, then what happens is, I will just show you the link. Okay, so there are a lot of days. You can register for the um, fundamentals. Okay, then register for it. You will have around 2 hours in the first day, and second day around 2.5 hours. Okay, for example 25th to 26th November, or 1st to 2nd December, for all these days. If you take any of these, right, what happens is the exam, certification exam, comes at no cost. Okay, I'll provide this link as well in the description. Okay, so around 2 hours, around 2.5 hours, if you take this using your personal ID, you can register in Pearson View. Okay, I'll show you the link. This is available in the Microsoft Learn page itself. Okay. So you can go here, schedule, your exam with Pearson view with the ID that you used. Okay, so here it is showing $99. Okay, once you log in with Pearson ID with Pearson view in with the ID that you used for the virtual days, you will get it for free. Okay, and I opted for the online proctored exam. Once you do the registration, you will get a mail on your personal mail ID and the software to download. There will be one software called OnView with which Pearson tests your skills. Okay, you can download, test your system settings, like for example whether you are able to hear and whether whatever you talk the other person will be able to hear, and video settings, etc. And the acceptable ID proofs that they need to allow you to take the exam. I showed my passport. They will provide you the list of acceptable IDs. You can check that and keep one of them with you for the exam. Okay. As far as retakes are concerned, there is no retake available with the free option. So better be prepared and well prepared. It's an easy exam, but you need to prepare also. Okay. Fine. Reschedulings, but you have a rescheduling option. You can reschedule multiple times. You'll have to reschedule before 24 hours. So in case you have some topics to cover or not confident on some topics, okay, or you had something which kept you busy, you can reschedule. You can reschedule multiple times. I myself rescheduled multiple times because of some urgent office work and personal things. Okay, so you can do this, take this reschedule option. Okay, the actual exam, if you are taking at home, I suggest you to take exam the night, as there won't be much disturbance. You will have good bandwidth, etc. And proctor will be watching you throughout the session. So if people come in and go out, it will be slightly difficult. And you will have to keep the room clutter free. You will have to keep like around 2 hours, 1.5 to 2 hours for the exam, because say for example your exam is at in the morning or in the night 11:30 p.m. 11 o'clock you'll have to check in, and then you will have to take photographs and then show your ID proof, and then you will have to show things whichever your proctor is requesting, like the room, or if there is some lighting issues, etc. They might ask you to take a different direction where you are sitting, etc. So you will have to enter half an hour before. Then you will have to see, they will provide some instructions. You will have to read through those instructions, etc. And then your exam you will have to take, and then followed by feedback. The exam is around 45 minutes only. Okay, during the exam you can mark some questions for review. I suggest if you are not clear on some questions, just mark it for review and then go till the last, and after that you can come back. Actually I had time to complete all the questions and review all the answers as well. So even though it's just 45 minutes, okay, you will have time. Okay, that's what I had actually. The number of questions, actually I am not sure, because there were approximately 36 questions, but within that there were some questions which had 2 questions, 3 questions, or so 4 sub questions. So I don't know the number of questions. Okay, so I suppose I gave you all the details related to the exam. Okay, so I think it will be an easy exam based on my experience. You can also clear it very easily, and I wish you all best of luck. Thank you.